What's up, YouTube? Here I come with the Evilswarm deck profile for November 2014, post new challengers, and yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can already see, I'm running trap tricks in it just to make it not so underwhelming after I already established board, so I have moves to make afterwards. And also, this is a deck that I'm using in real life. So that's why you don't see any Vanity's Emptiness, because I don't own Vanity's Emptiness. So yeah, I'll be getting them soon. So I'll probably be giving you an updated version very soon. But let's get started. Okay, so I run one Rescue Rabbit, two Mermelo, two Dionea, two Mandragora, two Thunderbird, three Kirkion, three Caster, and three Heliotrope. Then I run the 1D Fissure because this deck will get destroyed by Burning Abyss if you just sit there and let them just float. So if you stop them from hitting the graveyard, you stop them from floating, and you can make the plays that you need. One good thing is when you have Ophion on board, they won't go into Virtual, so it'll make it a little harder for them to get Ophion off the board to get into Virtual when you have that in your Pandemic. But anyways, two reinforcements to get to the caster. I only run two instead of three because I only run three caster, and if I draw one caster, then the third reinforcement is dead. I run three Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of the Quillfort Scout that it's just called now, and then three Pandemic because it's Super Lance. Alright then, one Bottomless, one Chaos Trap Hole, one Normal Trap Hole, Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare, and a Void Trap Hole. I only run this many so I can search them with Mermelo for the different occasions. Like Shadol's, I could search this because I can get rid of Winda. Well, if I can get rid of Winda, and the only reason they'd be able to play Winda is if I didn't have Ophion on board. So that would just mean that they can't just fusion back from the deck again. So they might have to minus more from their field or hand, or whatever. So I think this is a pretty good card, this format. This one negates Construct, and yeah, then two Trap Stuns to turn off your opponent's Vanity's Emptiness. Then you can establish board, and then they're still locked in their own Vanity's Emptiness, which is kind of good. 3D Prison for the Stalls, and you can also banish the Pendulum monsters so they don't just go to the extra deck. One Infection, because I don't honestly think you need more than one. Not many people's MS-10 your infections are destroying them. So, and then the one Compulse and one Warning to stop summons and bounce back fusions. Okay, next is two Ophion. I run one Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, one Master Key Beetle, a Ragna Bahamut. This I run simply because a lot of Shadol decks run artifacts, and I hate when I detach from Ophion, and sometimes you have to detach the second time to get the Pandemic, or you just get blew out by traps, so you have to detach it. It happens sometimes. Well, anyway, you can put this on board and protect yourself from Morel Tech sometimes. It's not really a necessity, but the best thing is when you have actual back row against Satella Knights. So when they don't go into Travare and bounce the rest of your cards, and if you don't have a trap hold, I can stop it. They'll go into Delturos, and he won't be able to pop this, and also be scared to attack because of deep prison and stuff like that. Okay, so Black Chipicorn because Yang Zing are pretty powerful. I mean, Ophion can kind of shut down the deck, but if they flip Skill Drain, then, well, if they flip Skill Drain, Black Chip wouldn't do anything either. But Black Chipicorn to make extra plays on Yang Zings so they don't just sit there and float too. One-on-one because it's a staple pretty much. Heartland Drago, so sometimes I can attack over established boards. Like if I can get Quillfort's life points down low enough and they drop Killer, because this is nearly impossible to get over Killer. It's only like one way. So if they drop Killer, you just attack over it with Heartland and hope they have less than 2,000 life points. Castell, because it's one of the best rank 4s in my opinion. I only run one Exciton because everything still floats. And even with Pendulums, when they're destroyed, they don't really go anywhere. They go to the top of the extra deck. But I do like that it would destroy their Scout and their actual Pendulum zones. So I might bump it to 2. I don't know. It's been working at 1 So, and then one Abyss Dweller to stop the floaters in general. Cowboy to go for the game, and Repsidian Berserk because this is the only way for this deck to actually get around Killer. To equip your Berserk to Ophion to make it 37, 50, and then it'll lose 500. So it'll be 3250, so it'll be enough to get over Killer. But after that, that's really it. That's your main way out. But a good thing is while you have Ophion on board, Quillforts can't special summon from their extra deck through Pendulums because as it is currently ruled, I don't know if it'll be changed, I doubt it will, but as it is currently ruled, when Pendulum monsters are special summoned from the deck, Quillforts to be exact, after their summon is considered successful, then their levels will go down to 4. But they can't attempt to special summon them because Ophion won't let them summon 5 or higher. Well, anyway, then next we'll get to the extra deck. Spell Shattering Arrow because Quillfort's basically tier 0, and 2 Twisters to get rid of those skill drains that I can't get rid of. Soul Drain for the floater still, and then Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which is very controversial. I only run this because you don't have to activate all your effects. If you need to pull something back from the graveyard, you just hope you can pull it back with this. And because you only stop your Kraken and Thunderbird's effects from activating, so that's not a big deal. But basically, if you use it against Burning Abyss or Shadows, you hurt them more than you hurt yourself, which could give you the game. Then 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors for Satellarknights. Then the Cursed Seal, because you can hit the Scout, and they can't use it anymore. And that's pretty much game. You know, Loud Scout, they scoop. They pretty much have to. And you can also hit Shadow Fusion with this, and that's another good thing. And another reason why this card is really good is because you need to discard 1 spell card, and you can add that to your hand with your Ophion. So yeah, it works. And then 2 Fairy Winds because it's amazing. Then 2 Mistakes to stop all the searchers out there, like Skarm, the Nebs, Hedgehog, I guess, and Scout, Sacrifice. There's a lot of them. It works against them all. Well, this is it. This is the end of the deck profile. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see something else in the near future, comment on what deck you would like to see next. And that is it. Hydra out.